okayfm 101.7.
Go to D. Set up a system of legal aid for creative artists to help fight creative intellectual theft and plagiarism by others. There are two things involved here.
Yeah, very, very important.
Very, very important.
You know why?
Is it not the same creative arts court we must
No.
This is
Okay, let me
no.
give you a simple example.
There are courts already. Sorry, let me just
Hey, boo.
listen. There are courts already.
Uh-huh.
Courts is here in Konya wo magistrates wo What you say? Now, you need lawyers, who will even defend or understand some of these things.
They will be trained.
Whether they'll be trained or not, we are saying that we'll have legal backing for people that they say a anchor rest because almost come back creative court. As if say a novelty. Anchor rest went to court on same issues.
But one called specialized court.
And he had to go with his own money. Your power. Anchor rest legal support.
Boo. This thing you have to say legal aid.
There's difference
between legal aid and this one.
Legal aid exists at Attorney General House. It provides legal aid for a lot of people across different, particularly a lot of this has been certain more on criminal offenses and those people that can afford. And also, right? There's a certain emphasis more on women and children and human rights affairs.
It's true.
But even that one is overstretched. As I say, they are not.
They are more biased towards
women, children, human
violence, domestic violence.
They are overstretched. But this is what we are saying. Uncle Rexoma, if you also a young artist, and only joy that the Omunya and for instance, he may not be able to afford a lawyer. And lawyer consultants in Kwa alone, one Jew crowd 2,000 cities. One consultant to say, oh, I say, the team, mommy, initial direction 2,000 cities. So, and it's become a barrier. So, what we are trying to do is to set up a legal aid system. Immediately, they may not only advise you on litigation matters, but can advise you and provide you counsel, even on contracts. I mean, Obia send you a contract, he wants to give you an advance and everything. You don't know what to do. You are a friend saying young artist, you don't understand all this. You don't have the benefit of a bulldog in your corner. What do? You don't have access to Sadiq. It's a legal system that you go to say, oh, please provide me a certain direction on ABC. And my honeymoon will be framing. Young producer, he said to me that, Chief, somebody tagged me on social media, say, he's trying to sample a song. How does he go about it? And he'll be tagging and say he should speak to me. Or frame, one of the things I did as well was also called Uncle Rex. I said, Uncle Rex, say he wants to sample. I have an idea about it. But when the difference here is that it's a foreign song, how do we go about it? He gave me the direction. So you can imagine that direction, that young person, he wanted to do better. If he had him, he had copied a sample the song when he wanted to put it down, he would have destroyed it. He won't make any money from it because he'll be flagged down. But look at the process. By coming to me, by me going to Uncle Rex, and by giving him the much needed advice, we've saved him a lot of
time. How many people?
This is what I think you need to point out. And you said it. What you are saying is that
instead of asking them questions, you are supposed to be.
Very, very. I'm convinced.
But you are a bandit.
And then me a table and a chair because can be what he's saying. When we are in office, there will be an office that you can actually walk there and just say
Exactly.
And you're ambiguous, sir. Over to me,
there are a lot of questions we get. I have ABC. I have this. I have that. I need advice. Look, I do it every time for a lot of the young people.
My brother, even some of us ask Abraham.
Big experienced artist, he just showed me and said to me that, oh, Chief, what's the difference between licensing revenue and these things?
See the thing.
Fortunately for me, apart from having to or being in school to study IP, because I work more also in the digital space, I understand these things. But you can imagine other people who do not have the benefit of these things. So if there's an identified office where you can go.
Okay, so that is what they will be doing.
Yeah, but very important because industry needs to grow on some of these legalities and understanding.
My politics into chain.
Okay.
You see, it's one mistake we all do.
Yes.
I also do documentaries for people, and I pick songs.
Yes.
Just like the
one. Yes.
But we feel say so it's well, if you have something but I would always call Abraham, Captain Abraham. Say Capito. How do I go about this?
Because
But
you know somebody to call.
How many people know? Nobody is born an authority on intellectual issues.
No.
And it's not taught in
Obi nim say your or Captain Obi need the benefit of a Captain Abraham or Bulldog
or a Sadiq or something.
So if there's a legal aid system, then they can go for these things and enhances them. I think they be in the industry. They be to say when you in your contract assem, record label when in your assem, manager we so grateful and everything. And that's the more reason why Catcher say this is the people's manifesto.
When
OKFM 101.7.